You're doing a soft opening right now.
Because it looks crazy. But yeah, it's still coming through kind of choppy.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be that way. We'll roll with it.
Right on.
It's all good. But thank you for making the time to hang out with us tonight. I'm sure you're busy preparing for all these shows.
Right on. Yes.
So yeah, I was looking at the tour dates, and I mean, this is like a full month, right? Like, this is a bunch of shows all over the country. It's awesome.
Yeah, and Tim is steady selling out, and the tour steady building. The last one that I know that we go to is Huntsville, Alabama, and it's like 2 shows out there, so I'm excited too.
Man, what is the tour life for a stand-up comedian? We don't tour. We are trying to work on the tour. We're trying to get ourselves in other cities, but I've never seen an improviser or sketch person do the tour life. So like, how do you stay sharp? How do you work on your material? You know, what's your process?
I mean, because we are touring so much, open mic is a friend. I haven't been able to really hit them, but I do try to, like, soon as after we get out of the show, I go back and go over my whole show and see where I can add something and take something out, see what's original and what's fresh, and try to keep it personal, because nowadays I'm noticing, like, in social media, your material can become a meme in like 2 seconds. And so it's you gotta find ways to, like, I'm just having fun on stage. Honestly, I could sing a show tune and the audience to be with it, and I'm like, wow, this is material now. So I just be funny.
That's important.
Very funny.
Yeah,
that's important.
I mean, you are definitely like, you're one of those people that I think it's just naturally, you were born to do that, man. Like you're very quick and imaginative, and how you can just captivate the audience. I've seen you just working on the crowd. I've seen you work on, throw material out at them, and I'm one of your biggest fans in the city for sure. Like,
I appreciate it.
And shout out to my dude Mike. He loves you. I don't know if you know Mike, White Mike. He got the long beard.
That's my boy, Clark.
Yeah,
yes.
we talk about you all the time, and he's always like, man, I gotta go to see Keisha. She's performing at such and such, and you just rock it, man. You rock it. So I'm definitely glad you were able to join the show. It means a lot to us for sure.
Thank you. Yeah, I do improv a lot. I mean, earlier in my career, they would tell me that was not a good thing, because with stand-up comedians, the fact that you could write out a set and perfect that set was the thing for stand-up. But when I started venturing off into the crowd and just, intertwining them into the show, it's something I couldn't let go of. That fresh and hot is addictive.
Man.
Y'all know.
Yeah, for real. And then it's like a superpower to you, because when you improvising, you're basically writing on the spot.
Yeah.
People are receiving you way different than another comedian who they're going to possibly see the exact same set. You add another, just another layer of performance, so, I think that's a superpower.
All right. Yeah. Thank you. Y'all got it too. Y'all superheroes of comedy.
Superheroes of Comedy tour. He said you open up on to Set It Off, and you're awesome.
Oh,
and
thank
Glenn
you.
says he wants to hear the singing.
The singing. I was singing.
You mentioned singing the show tune, but we can save that for later in the show.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because I love Dream Girls.
But yeah, our buddy Ken said he saw you open up for Set It Off play, which I heard was like a banger.
Man, thank you. Yeah, I did that. That was right before they put us on lockdown. That was in February of 2009 of 20, right? Yeah.
Yep.
That was right before they put us on the lockdown. That was like one of my last shows I had did.
For people tuning in just now, we're chatting with Keisha Hunt, comedian extraordinaire. I've seen her perform a few times, and every time it was amazing. One of my favorite comedians. She's in the middle of a tour right now, so that's why she's in this swanky room with this porn headboard. But yeah, she's in. You said Toledo.
Toledo, Ohio.
My neck of the woods. I'm from Dayton. I'm surprised we ain't got you up there in Dayton yet.
Wow, isn't the weed legal up there?
We have some legal weed there, I believe.
Or it's a hop, skip, and a jump or something.
I go on record and say it's probably the best in the state because we got the 75 and the 35 highway that cross right in the middle of Dayton. So we get it from New York and we get it from Georgia. It's crazy. Try it out.
What about Michigan? Yeah.
Oh yeah, Michigan. You know, it's our neighbors.
Okay.
I've never had no weed in Michigan, so I can't speak on it. But I do know it's legal there too.
I'm excited. What show was that we was on? Man, and I kept saying something about Hennessy because y'all said it. I can't remember what it was, but it was so funny.
I think it was one of Roxy's shows.
Yeah, that was Roxy's show.
It was one of Roxy's shows.
But what was you saying?
That was Tandy. Oh, that line killed. That line killed. I know multiple people who are like, they love it.
What the hell?
What was the line? I don't remember.
It was something about some yak.
We kept saying it all night.
It was something about some yak. Something about the it was, what was it? Oh gosh. I can't remember either.
But it was the funniest thing I had
Tandy
heard
will do that.
ever.
Tandy will. I mean, she'll come out of nowhere, which is like
I'm crying now.
A roundhouse kick of a line. It'll just it'll knock y'all balance.
It was so funny.
Kick of a line.
Yeah, that's what it did to me.
Yeah, that was one of the times that I guess we performed with you on a program twice. I was about to say that was one of the only ones, but no, we've done it twice, and it's always been a pleasure. Keisha, are you from Houston?
I am from Houston, North Side, H-Town. From that north.
North.
Is that okay with you, Tandy? How do you feel about that?
You don't like that north?
I have to respect it. My daddy's from Acres Home, so I mean I can't act like I don't know. But you know that north south thing in Houston. You know what it's about. Somebody, I think I just read a meme or something on Facebook. With this guy that says, "I thank my mama every day that I wasn't born on the north side." Like all these south side people, like
Hey, the north side is amazing.
It is. Talk about it. This is one of my favorite subjects.
Hey, y'all know, hey, look, it's flooding out there now. We got the horses over here. Don't be jelly. we got Slim Thug over here, if that means anything. But he over here.
Not everybody got Slim.
People will find some stuff to rap. Like you can just be on one side of a street. People are like, yo, on this side of the street.
Look, we don't
look at your trees. Look at these trees.
Hey, we got the best room by the hours over here.
So true, they abound. Yeah, that's like
every corner.
Yeah.
Some type of inn, something in.
It's like the country. I would say it's the countryest part of Houston. Like it's where the wild almost Wild West meets the city. And the further out, like between like Intercontinental is kind of rough, but the closer you get to downtown, it gets more civilized.
No, it doesn't.
Except you gotta pass through Fifth Ward, and then once you get down by the convention center and Minute Maid, you got a name. You all right? That's when I sigh. I'm holding my breath.
Yeah, one time somebody told me they was just punching the code into some apartments on the north side and got stabbed just because they pushed the wrong number. I said, what? I said, goodness gracious. That's the north side, though. You better hurry up. And get it right the first time, okay?
Yeah. Know where you're going. That's not a place to get lost in. Better know.
But the south side got streets called like Dead End. Like that's the name of the street, not because it's a dead end, but because
So they got a stop sign at it.
No, they got a whole wino going, no, don't come over here.
Oh, God.
Right. Enough about the north and the south.
Get off of here. We get off that north side.
North side all day, though.
Go ahead. I mean, you're from there.
I do want to ask. I did want to ask Keisha. So you're on tour right now. Roll back to the pandemic when the pandemic hit. How did that affect how you did stand up? How did you continue to perform? If you did continue to perform, what was it like for you?
I don't know if when you asked me that question, my whole face changed. It went from like total joy and laughter to, oh God, let me tell you what happened. Like in the beginning of that, like I had got fired from my radio job and I was like, I don't care. I'm booked, And then March came and then all of my shows got canceled. And then I'm scrolling on Facebook, reading the status of some of my other contemporaries and how they feel about being withdrawn from the stage, because the stage and the people and being in that spotlight looking into darkness saved a lot of our lives. Not necessarily the set or the elements of stand-up, but just being able to perform in front of a live audience was life-saving for a lot of us, especially some of those that touched me during that time, which helped me to take all of my savings and want to build a comedy club or a platform or a place for myself and my contemporaries so that we could survive. Because people would tell us, hey, you're going to go out and perform. What if you catch COVID? And it got really heavy because I'm like, either way, it's suicide. So either I'm going to stay home and something going to happen, or I'm going to get out here and I'm going to make somebody laugh. Either way, I'm going to take that chance. So I wanted to make sure that, everybody wasn't thinking like that, because people were getting sad. Comedians were like about to jump off the ledge. I included. I wanted to do something. I wanted to make sure that was a happy place for us during a sad time, during such a time that was so taken from us, when I felt like we really needed it,
Oh yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. One of the things I've always respected about comedians is the fact that this is something that they have to do. You're drawn to the stage. You're called to the stage. It is not a very nice or forgiving profession. You have to work at it. You have to bomb at it. A lot of trial and error. But you do it because you have to. Yeah, and I've always respected that.
Say, man, I want to tell y'all something right now, because y'all moving in slow motion. So one of y'all just rubbed y'all nose and it looked like, one of them old school niggas who just got through, tooting and booting. Because it's in slow motion. All I was waiting for you to go and look here, my nigga. Listen. It rubbed it so slow. I was like, he just took a bump. God, the slow motion thing is working out for us.
Oh God.
All right, for y'all in the chat, we got Keisha Hunt, the spectacular, all the way funny. Owns a comedy club now. Shout out to her. Big moves. She's on the podcast. We do have some audio technical issues I'm trying to work through now. Please bear with us. She's still an amazing guest. And say hi to her or tell us your favorite Keisha Hunt moment if you got one. But let's show her some love.
Yes.
Yeah. So
we still choppy?
No. It's a
little bit. So I spoke with the tech support guy. He says that we should try to go on incognito mode to see if that works.
Okay.
You mean like right now?
I asked him, he said, do I have echo cancellation on? I checked and we do. And so he said, could you try switching to incognito mode? And I'm like, that would be a whole be like musical chair.
Yeah, it would be. You don't have to kind of like leave.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Oh, it's purple. You keep up. Let me tell you something. I don't know if y'all follow Keisha on Instagram, but the hair stays changing.
Right on.
This is nice. I like that purple.
Thank you.
But I was about to ask you, how long has it been since you've been out on tour? Like a tour like this?
Okay, so a long time. The last time I went out, and I haven't even really been on a tour like this. I've just done a couple of dates with other headliners, but it's been since like 2007, where a couple of other comedians and myself, we built our own tour called the New Jack City's Comedy Tour, and we just booked planes and trains and buses and rented out venues and did it ourselves. It was nothing like this, but yeah, that was like in 2007.
Okay. How has it changed?
What?
Now?
Comedy's changed. It's just comedy now. You could pick a genre that you wanted to be in, but the comedy club is not just for stand-up comedy. It's for magicians. It's for internet sensations. It's for anybody that's funny. And so, that whole dynamic has changed. Back then you had to have a certain amount of credits, done comedy a certain amount of time. None of that matters anymore.
Okay.
To get into these A-list clubs.
Why do you think that is?
Money, I guess. I don't know. I mean, from what I'm to keep the business booming, you got to keep it booming. People want to see the internet sensations. They want to see them live and in person. You know what I mean? And so, what better place than at a comedy club? The only difference is now the hard part back then was to gain your fan base and build your fan base. Now they're building their fan base internationally all at once. And I'm like, wow. So to see, it's like some Michael Jackson stuff. I ain't gonna even lie to you. When those fans see Tim Bay, they be crying and fanning themselves. I'm like, man.
We were just talking about Michael Jackson a few shows ago and how people were fainting and getting carried out on his concerts.
There you go with that snow. He rubbing that nose again real slow.
I gotta see an idea.
Yes, thank you.
I gotta see an idea.
He need a nap.
Keisha, we about to do a thing. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I rubbed my nose. Let me sit on my hands.
All right. Hey, Antoine.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I saw from across the room you was kind of playing with your nose, man. You got any more?
Any more what?
Man, like I saw you doing the snow nose wipe, You even threw the little pinky out at the last second. So I know you got something, man. Just give me the stuff, man. Don't make me say it out here in front of our family.
What are you talking about right now? I just had like a little like stuffy nose situation sort of thing.
That's
right?
okay.
I thought I had something in my nose.
Yeah,
right? We don't got to make this a situation. Let's have a nice family dinner.
I mean, I was trying to have a nice family dinner. If you give me that shit you just put in your nose, on my family dinner gonna be real nice.
Hold on. Now, even if I did have something, why would you want some? That's not who you are, right? Are you telling me? Are you telling me that my cousin hangs out with Snow White? That you're one of the 7 dwarves?
Dibble and dabble, I dibble and dabble. Like, listen, I'm not here to try to get you to judge me. I'm just saying, I ain't seen y'all in years. I want it to be memorable, and if you got some, I feel like you ain't my favorite cousin because you're not sharing it at all. I mean, you was always a stingy motherfucker. I'm just being honest with you. You ain't never share. You ain't never share your stingy. You wouldn't share your fruit snacks back in the day.
Hold a minute. Look at that. Grandmama gotta come in here and interrupt her 2 grandsons from fighting. Oh, now we just gonna have a good dinner. Now y'all stop fighting. Antoine, help grandmama with your plate. Bring that plate into the kitchen. I need to put something else on it.
Of course, big mama.
Come on in here. Get away
right,
from
big
him.
mama.
I'm giving you all that trouble. Oh, all right, now we in the kitchen. Antoine, I saw you rubbing your nose, baby. Now, what you doing? What you got? And if you got that, then grandmama wants some, baby.
No, you don't have to worry. I'm not sick. I don't have a cold. I just thought I had something kind of in my nose. I was just checking.
Baby, no, my grandmama know what that means. Now I know y'all think I'm old, but I've been there. I know, and things just not exciting no more. And maybe if you got a little bit, I'd like a little. You can leave your grandmama some.
Big mama, what are you saying right now? Are you trying to say that, like, even if I did have something, are you saying that my own grandmother is interested in a little bit of the Cinderella sparkle? Is that what you're trying to tell me right now?
That's right, Big Mama. My sciatica's been bothering me, and just
I don't know if that helps with sciatica.
Anything that take the pain away, baby, makes my experience a little bit. No, don't you be so stingy. I gave you a double helping of pot roast now.
When was I stingy? Why is everyone saying I'm stingy?
I don't understand. Now, if you're just not going to give me none, but don't tease me. Get out of my kitchen if you're not going to give me none.
Don't snatch the plate from me.
Hey, Antoine. Hey, it's me, George, the family dog.
Hey, George.
I need someone to take me for a walk. Everyone's busy right now. Do you mind taking me for a walk outside?
I need to take a walk to clear my head too, George.
Okay.
Sure. Let's go for a walk. We got your leash on you.
Okay, great.
Out the front door.
Okay, cool.
You wouldn't believe what's going on in there, George.
Hey, don't worry about it, man. I got something that's gonna clear our heads up real good. Follow me into this bush. I got my little stash over here.
And scene. Come on, into this bush.
That's only parties, boy.
Love it. You gotta watch out for those signs.